Okay guys, it's a new day. We're going to go ahead and either do something really smart or really stupid today. We're going to attempt to install Red Planet on the pods. Right now they're both working perfectly fine. I did find another one of the shrouds, so I've currently painted it and waiting for it to dry so I can put it back into the pod. And then I also located all the original joysticks. So as you can see, these are the original joysticks. They all have the spring on the bottom. There's only 5 tops. The 6th one up there is the split version, so it's the newer style. It will not fit on the old bases. These are very promising. I'm going to attempt to rebuild one of these and make it into a joystick that I enjoy. I prefer this style. Maybe I'll get 2 of them working. Either way. Today I will be working on this in between while I'm doing the software. I'm also going to attempt to capture some game footage for you guys, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully we can get Red Planet working. We have just a couple more days until the barbecue. I would prefer to have both available, and then I can start loading Red Planet games and show some folks runs on certain maps that I enjoy, and I know Dog would definitely want Red Planet if he was to come by. So would Sumo.
2 days later.
Okay guys, so it is Friday. The barbecue is Sunday. As you can see, I got the nose arts on the pods. Thank you, Roger. He came back with 6 of them. For the past couple days, I've been doing nothing but messing around with the software, getting Red Planet, different versions of BattleTech put on it, trying to get the most up-to-date one to work. The Red Planet now works. It is stable. Today, I'm going to try and get some Red Planet gameplay for you. I want to show you a run on Paingod's Passage, and I would like to show you just pretty much an introduction to the game, controls and some other stuff on it, maybe some BattleTech, but we're going to focus on Red Planet today. We're going to run you through the panels on Red Planet. This is the top right panel. It's how to program the different functions to your joystick. You can see the image of the joystick there. Across the bottom you have Novice, Standard, Veteran, Expert. Under Expert, your foot pedals will do your yaw, joystick will do all your directional, up, down, but it'll also do your bank left, right. Up top you have Program. Once you click that, it'll start to flash, and you can actually hold down any of the other buttons for like boost, for instance. You'll see that that's on my trigger. My second rocket booster's on my top thumb, and my parachute's on my lower thumb. I run my lift cut on my pinky because I have always done that. When you're done with that, you can go ahead and turn that off. Veteran mode, all that the different ones across the bottom are just for piloting itself. So Veteran then puts the joystick to where it's your up, down, and your yaw, and foot pedals do your bank. Going to the middle, you have is the pilots with the score. Top left, you have your configuration for your lift cut, your side slip, and your horn, because yes, you can honk your horn. Bottom left on this one, this is a spec, so it has twin boosts with 8 charges each, plus 3 shoots. And then the right panel in the spec is blank. It has no weapons. Other VTVs do have weapons. And then your radar screen will show the map with your damage down below. In this case, we're on Blade's Edge. And across the top, you have zoom to where you can zoom the map in, zoom out. Here you have your crosshairs where you can turn them on and off. This is your horn also, same spot as up top, except you can hit it here. Up here you can go to all your different presets, 1 through 6. All of them are set in the manual to auto set the boosts and everything else to your joystick. Lift cut helps you drop drastically to the ground. Okay, so now that the controls are covered, let's go through the basics of Red Planet. The idea and objective here is to go as fast as you can from one score zone to the other. The faster you go, the more points you get. The lower you are, the faster you go. This is a single boost into number 1. The only reason I'm doing this is because otherwise Dark Lord would call me names and, well, more than he normally does. So Rick, that was for you. I'm not going to worry about boosting back out. I could, but it's a waste of boosts. So, each score zone is covered by a wellhead. The wellheads are the drilling wells that are getting the ore out. In the Red Planet universe, the dimension of Red Planet that this game is based off of, Mars has been colonized and people are going there with the promises of riches if they go ahead and join the Colossal Mining Corporation. Problem is that they tax all oxygen, water, everything else to where you can't make a living. You can never get your freedom. Alright, we're going to go to number 2 here. through the HVAC over the cheese grater. Do a slight bounce here, and we're going to go ahead and be to the left a little bit. There we go. Go off to score zone 2. So that was a double boost. That's the fastest you can go. I am in a cork. Corks are the smallest, fastest VTVs. VTV stands for Vector Thrust Vehicle. Corks are the smallest and fastest. Think of a crotch rocket with 2 solid rocket boosters on them. We'll double boost back in, out, off to score zone 1. Back over and through the cheese grater. We'll get back up to the turn again. I went way too fast that time. No, I made it better. Thought I was going to overshoot it. So, Red Planet being a racing game, it's really fun when there's about 8 people out here that you have to avoid. Certain VTVs have weapons. Some have landmines. You can fire like rivet guns and drill lasers forward and backward. You can lay mines on the field. So it's primarily a racing game up until they introduce the Wasp. The Wasp has Stinger concussion missiles that will explode and send VTVs all over the place. We'll go ahead and boost out of here for Rick. Problem with boosting out of it is you really get too fast. You'll overshoot the turns. Primarily my run is go through to score zone 1, double to score zone 2 after dying on the end of score zone 1, so I don't have to go back through these turns. So there's an alternate route instead of doing off the ramp here and boosting up through the HVAC. In a Martian Death Race, when you've got 8 players, sometimes there's a lot of people that'll block that because a lot of people die on it. You can actually go under through this nifty tunnel. You really got to watch yourself, because if you hit the top, you'll scrape and you'll die. You do have a certain amount of armor on your VTV. But it pops you out right at the end up here. And you can boost, and you're right back where you were before. All the way off to score zone 2. So, this is primarily Red Planet. Go from one end to the other as fast as you can, as many times as you can in 10 minutes. All while hunking your hole. So, that's the basics of Paingod's Passage. It's a nice map. It is a master trial map with 2 90-degree turns. I know of Brewers that has 90 and 245s, but great game. The neat thing on the physics on this is because you've got thrusters on each side, if I only put one thruster on the end of this ramp, it'll actually roll my VTV over. I'm full hard left right now on my joystick, so it knows where underneath you how much thrust to put under. So let me know if you want to see more like this, and I'll do more maps. Thank you.